Good morning, students. In our last class, we have completed the lesson I Will Do It, and I hope you all have remembered the story. What is the story? Yes, Nagavara Ramarao Narayana Murthy is well known as the founder of Infosys, one of the leading IT companies in the world. He is an icon of simplicity, uncompromising quality, and fairness. Apart from being a philanthropist, he believes in the motto powered by intellect and driven by values. As a school going lad, Narayana Murthy was the brightest boy in his class. He could solve the most difficult problems which were very hard for his seniors. He came from a poor but educated family. His father was a high school teacher. As all other students, Narayana Murthy wanted to get admission in the IIT. He appeared for the entrance test and did well. He always dreamed of studying at IIT. He was thrilled to know that he had passed the test with a high rank. When Narayana Murthy told his father that he wanted to join IIT, his father reminded him of their poverty. Murthy's father advised him to stay in Mysore and study as much as he wanted. His father was very sad to say this. Murthy was disappointed and his heart sank in sorrow. He was an introvert, so he never shared his sorrowfulness or helplessness with anybody. When his classmates were leaving for Madras, Murthy went to the station to say goodbye to them. Though they were all excited and talking loudly, Murthy remained silent. He wished them and they waved at him as the train slowly left the platform. Even after the train had left, he stood there motionless. He believed that he only could change his life by hard work. He unknowingly followed your best friend is yourself and worst enemy is yourself. The philosophy of the Bhagavad Gita. With great determination, Narayana Murthy reached great heights in his life. He proved that it was possible to earn wealth legally and ethically. So, this was the story, and I hope you all have remembered this story. And moving to your textbook, we have glossary here. Mandap. Mandap means a raised platform. And D Day. D Day means a day on which something important is expected to happen. So, from the name given to June 6, 1944, the day on which the US, British, and other armies landed on the beaches of northern France in the Second World War. So, here the D Day means a day on which something important is expected to happen. Anna. Anna means a word used to address a respectable elder or older male. Icon. Icon means a famous person or thing that people admire and see as a symbol of a particular idea, way of life, etc. Philanthropist. Philanthropist means one who devotes his service or wealth for the love of mankind. So these are the glossary, and we have here comprehension. Under that, Roman number 2. Given below are some sentences from the lesson. What do they tell us about Narayana Murthy's qualities? Use the adjectives given in the box to describe Murthy's character. You may also use some more adjectives you like. So, what they are asking us is to tell us about Narayana Murthy's qualities using the adjectives given in this box. So, what are those adjectives given in the box? First, we will see. First one is bright, second is obedience, third is introvert, Fourth is hardworking. Fifth is simple. Sixth is uncompromising. Seventh, philosophical. Eighth, encouraging. So these are some adjectives which are given here, and see the table here. Even you can find it in your textbook. What you do is you write in your textbook with the help of the pencil. So already I have written the answers for you. I want you to write them neatly here without any spelling mistakes. So see here in the table, first they have given serial number, then sentences from the lesson, then aspects of Murthy's character. So see the first, his seniors used to ask him to solve their difficulties in science. So what is the sentence from the lesson? His seniors used to ask him to solve their difficulties in science. So what does the aspect of Murthy's character here? He is a bright student, isn't it? So here under aspects of Murthy's character, first one you write bright. First one is bright. See the second. He respects the elders' opinion. Second, he respects the elders' opinion. So for that, aspects of Murthy's character is obedient. So second one you write obedient. Third, while others struggle to solve the problems in the question papers, he would smile shyly and solve them in no time. So what is the third one under sentences from the lesson here? While others struggle to solve the problems in the question papers, he would smile shyly and solve them in no time. So what is the aspects of Murthy's character here? It is brilliant. So under aspects of Murthy's character, third one you write brilliant. Fourth, his principle was never to hurt anyone. So aspects of Murthy's character, what you are going to write here? Gentle. Fourth one you write gentle. Fifth, he did not reply. He never shared his unhappiness or helplessness with anybody. So the sentence from the lesson is, he did not reply, he never shared his unhappiness or helplessness with anybody. For that aspects of Murthy's character, what you are going to write is introverted. Fifth one is introverted. See the sixth, he went to station to say goodbye and good luck to them for their future life. So what is the sentence from the lesson? He went to station to say goodbye and good luck to them for their future life. And the aspects of Murthy's character is encouraging. See the seventh, he never used the help of any caste, community or political connections to go up in life. See the sentence from the lesson, he never used the help of any caste, community or political connections to go up in life. So for that aspects of Murthy's character, what you are going to write is uncompromising. So the seventh one is uncompromising. See the eighth, he built a team of people who were equally good. So sentence from the lesson is, he built a team of people who were equally good. And the aspects of Murthy's character, under that what you are going to write is hardworking. Eighth one, hardworking. And I hope you all have understood this, and write them neatly without any spelling mistakes, and we'll be continuing the remaining part of the lesson in our next session. Thank you. Have a good day.